Yes. So, hello, hello. We are back. Elvira and I are excited to have another conversation, a powerful one. We were just talking behind the scenes and just talking about being in containers that feel really supportive and aligned, and how, you know, as an entrepreneur, it's really difficult and challenging to do all the things alone. So, we're going to dive into that a little bit more today. And if you're new here, I'm Tavia Sharp. I am a brand image strategist for high achieving men and women who really have a mission to make a difference in the world, and they know they need to show up powerfully. And Elvira is my partner in shine, we like to call it. She's the legacy whisperer, and we have an amazing group that we work with our clients together to really help them inside and outside. So, in doing the internal work to really figure out what's happening, what's keeping them stuck, what maybe mindset things, or just whatever it is that's keeping them from moving forward. And then we really help them to show up and be more visible, take action, and thrive in their mission. So today we're really going to dive into this idea of, you know, trying to do it all alone. And, when you start a business and you become an entrepreneur, a lot of stuff comes up. Like, I felt like it was the biggest personal
Yeah.
development journey of my life, and I'm still on it. Okay, I'm still on it because there's always something that comes up that says, like, oof, I didn't peel that yet. Oh, that I still got to work on that. There's always something, right? Because being an entrepreneur, you're basically selling yourself. You are selling yourself, putting your heart and soul into something that you're passionate about. And unless you've healed all the things, it's going to be very challenging for you to really just keep going, really to not throw in the towel and say, oh, it's time for me to just quit because this is just too hard. And it can be so hard. So we realized that one of the ways that we've been able to be successful, and in fact, it's how Elvira and I met, is in community. When you're in community, you're able to feel supported, you relate to other people that are going through it just like you are, and you're able to be in a safe space where you can ask for support, you can practice being more visible, you can practice whatever it is that you are challenged by. You have other people that support you and that can motivate you and can empower you. So that's why you really can't hide anymore. But when you're alone, you could just keep on hiding, keep letting fear take over, and that's really can stop you in be just in your mission. Because when you become an entrepreneur, it's a reason, you have a purpose, you have something you're passionate about. So don't let that stop you from continuing to put it out there. What is it that you want to um, build, and what is it that you want to, how do you want to serve in a bigger way, right? So this is what we're going to dive into today. Elvira, do you want to share your 2 cents?
So first of all, thank you for all of that, Tavia. As you were talking, I'm just like, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, this is why you and I had to meet. Like, we've created an incredible container for these amazing entrepreneurs, heart-centered, 45 plus, up into like their 70s, right? Our old, our most senior person is a gentleman who's 77, right? And he's just getting started. And so, like, we have missions that are bigger than us. This is what I say all the time. They're bigger than us, and we need to get out of our own effing way. Fear and ego is effing in my world. So that purpose, that mission, that why flows through us and serves the world, right? Whether it's a local world, whether it's the whole world at large, but we are the purveyors of that mission, right? We wouldn't have it in our hearts and in our minds and in our souls if we weren't the people to bring it to life. But the issue is the inner work, right? Like, how are you, like, what wounding do you have that you stay small and in the box, right? Like, Tavia, we talk about the women wounds at our Radiance Unleashed, retreat that we do, and it's all about, not wanting to overshadow your mother or your sister, or maybe you were burned in a past life being a witch, speaking your truth, right? So you've got the witch wound, or you're really growing and other women want to see you, be down here, right? The tall poppy syndrome, right? Like the
Mm.
mean girl wound, and we could easily like retreat and go into our box, right? So these are the things that we have to work on in order to be visible. And being in the right container, the right place, the right space, the right community is everything. Like right now, I'm part of a few communities, and I'm blessed to co-lead this one with you. But honestly, if it wasn't for all these mentors and coaches and fellow journey people, that are on their journeys and are seeing me in mine, there's no way I can do all the stuff I'm doing. Like, I'm doing some really brilliant stuff in the world, but if it wasn't for all of these spaces that I'm in, there's no way I could do it. So that's what I want to say off the top.
Yeah, and here's the thing. We are doing it right now with our community. We're seeing it in real time how much it makes a difference when you have a space where you can practice being visible. You can practice sharing your offers, being of service, right? And
Yeah.
this is all happening inside of our container at the moment. All of our members are literally going through this right now in real time. So we are seeing it
Yeah.
happen
Yeah.
exactly how Elvira and I have experienced in our own communities, together and separately. And so the proof is in the pudding, basically. I know personally when
Yeah.
I have not been in a community or I'm trying to do it all by myself, it's very challenging. It's really hard to stay
Yeah.
motivated, to not get, just like demotivated basically, because you're trying to figure it out and then you're putting things out there wondering if it's working, not getting any feedback, or you're hearing crickets, maybe sales are slowing down, all the things, right? And it's hard to just keep going if you don't have other people
Yeah.
that are supporting you, cheering you on, and saying, hey, try this, or yeah, this is really working,
Yeah.
keep going, or hey, have you tried this, done this, there, we need to have other people that are your cheerleaders, where you can really feel the support and that community. We are humans, we thrive in community. Doesn't matter if it's a
Yeah.
business or it's something else that you feel is relatable. I always think that I'm not a big sports person. I didn't play a ton of sports or anything, but when I watch sports, I see that.
Yeah.
Like, I see the community aspect of the sport, because most sports, unless it's a solo, athlete, most sports, the team is who wins. It's not one person. Yeah, sometimes we put that one person on a pedestal, or two people, right? But it's the team. That one person cannot win it all without his team members, or without her members, team players, right? It's the same thing in business. You can't win without a team. And so there's no I in team.
Yeah.
That's like the phrase you hear. And it's true. So you got to have your team. You got to have
Yeah.
your cheerleading squad and your
Yeah.
team players, and everybody wins. Everybody wins. And we can, make more change happen if we have more people supporting other people with positive, missions, right? So that's what this is all about. And if this is speaking to you, we would like to invite you to reach out and apply to be in our community, the collective. This is where you get to show up and be supported, be seen, practice being visible, and you have other people that are on a similar journey where they are thriving in their missions, and you get to thrive too. So if this is for you, then reach out. We're here and we'd love to invite you to join. So, Elvira, do you have anything else you'd like to share?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you said it beautifully. And, truly nobody does it alone. I love there's no I in team. We really are a team. We're a team of entrepreneurs that want to see everybody win, right? When one of us wins, we all win. And there's no such thing as competition. There's only collaboration, co-creation, like I'm collaborating with some amazing people. You're right at the top of the list, Tavia, because we don't have to do things alone. We can meet people that we can collaborate on. It's so much more fun. It's less lonely. It's less scary, right? When
Mhm.
you're doing it with someone else. Like I just feel so safe in your presence and with our collective. And that's how I'm able to take bigger and bigger steps on my mission, right? Like I need this community as much as everyone else does, like this fuels me, right? It's the collective right over here, a community to fuel your legacy chapter, right? That's what it says
Mhm.
at the bottom up there. You probably can't see it, but that's what we're here for. We're here to be fueled in our legacy chapter. How will we leave the world a better place through our mission, right? It's about thriving in your mission, not just surviving in your mission, not just,
Yes.
making a few dollars and making ends meet. No, you're here to thrive in your mission. It's a mindset shift, right? So we provide, the badass, business, insights and strategy. We're both intuitive business strategists. You really focus on the outer, the brand, how you're showing up, activating their images, right? I'm more the inner work, what needs healing, what are the mindset blocks, so that the two of us together, 1 + 1 is not two, it's 11. And this 11 is here to serve our beautiful community, the collective. And so, if you don't have this kind of a community in your life and you're an entrepreneur, we invite you to reach out and apply. Not everybody's going to make it because it's not for everybody, but if it's for you, like trust us, it will really transform your life, your business. You're going to have a whole new set of friends that are pretty much going to be family, and you're gonna thrive too. I know I'm thriving just co-leading it with you. Like every time we get on a call, there's always tears of joy, tears of gratitude, because I can't believe I get to be a part of this. And it's you and I as our collective mission, right? Doing this together.
Yes.
And it's just so much fun, so much joy.
Yes. Thank you for saying that. I feel the same. So we are excited to open up spots, for our collective. We would love to invite you to join. It's a monthly rate, so it's
Yeah.
$97 a month. And we are
Which is a
looking for,
discount right now because it's
yes,
going up to
yes,
197. So you can come
that's
in at
right.
the
Yes.
97. It's never going to go up for you. And you can leave anytime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So
Yeah.
stay as long as you're getting value and you're grandfathered in at that rate. So it's a $97 a month,
Yeah.
month to month. There's no commitment to stay for a certain amount of
Yeah.
time. It's a month to month payment. So we'd love to invite you. You could come try it out. And we always
Yeah.
host a virtual meetup that is free for you to join every last Tuesday of every month. So you can come in, see if it's something that speaks to you, and then you can apply then as well. So we invite you to join those
Yeah.
calls every last Tuesday of the month at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So look out for that. And until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Take care, guys. Bye.